Guys, I can't be trusted to make all of your decisions. What do you mean I'm coming up to thinking of coming up to Vancouver in December for a concert? Thoughts? What would my thoughts on that be? Yeah, we have concerts. Like, I don't know. I don't know who it is. I don't know where you're coming from. I don't know how much the tickets are, how far away you're coming from. Like, how would I know? Thoughts on the city that I live in? There's good and bad things. I don't know what you're asking me, man. I have no idea. You know who's the concert? If they suck, if you're coming up here to see, like, I don't know, like Imagine Dragons, no, don't come up here. Stay home. If you're coming up here to see Destroyer, I imagine you're probably going to see a good show. This is like his home venue, man. They're coming up for Twice. Really? I would have thought if Twice was doing a North American tour, they would play CenturyLink Field instead of coming to Vancouver. Because Canadians, even in this climate, they're more likely to go see a K-pop concert in Seattle than Americans coming up to see one in Vancouver, because more Canadians have passports. I'm saying it ain't that serious, but you can just check the data. Half the Americans I know are like, I don't have a passport. They talk like about getting a passport like it's like splitting the atom. Nobody knows how to do it. It's impossible. You gotta, I don't know. First you gotta do a search, and then maybe you gotta like fill out a form. To be fair, now the government is completely shut down, so that might not actually work. You go to the post office, bro? Yeah, it's easy. I go to the post office. I buy stamps every now and then. I buy stamps. I salute the postal worker, and I get the hell out, man. Everybody, by the way, now that the postal strike is over and I've deposited my Twitch checks, you're all going to pay. And also, secondarily, you need to accept anybody who's like, I don't want to get paid by check. You don't understand what it's like to go to the bank. Going to the bank with a check in your pocket is swag, man. It's literally like going into a store and getting money. Have you ever gone into a store before and left richer than you fucking arrived, bro? It's the greatest store in the world. Every time I walk into that store, I'm walking out a little bit more breaded. You lost your damn mind. I'm walking in there like Kid Charlemagne. Just by chance you crossed a diamond with a pearl. You turned it on the world, and then you turned the world around, and you did it for love. What does he say? Did you feel like Jesus? I don't know what this is. It certainly looks like this is Kingsman, because MI6 is like the spies. MI7 is the super spies. MI7 disaster in Africa? Dozambique? Dozambique? It's the Simpsons movie. I have no idea, man. Topher Grace? This looks aggressively British. I guess I should have known that from the fact that it says British intelligence. British spy movie? I'm sorry, I can't think of one. Yeah, Jason Isaacs. CGI. Oh! Teddy. It's the second Johnny English? Yeah, okay. Because I've seen the first one. You guys are really stupid if you guess Johnny English won on this one. That's crazy. That's not DH. That's just Gillian Anderson, man. Rosamund Pike. Daniel Kaluuya was in this. I haven't seen this one. Have you seen the third one? No, I ain't even seen the second one. I saw the first one, but that was because my dad rented it from Blockbuster, which is kind of crazy. I feel like my DPI is not right. No, it was right. I'm just moving a little different today. I did some CGI on the first one. That's sick. Wait, what? Johnny English wasn't shot with practical effects? Oh, me going in a letterbox, changing my 5-star review to 1.5 stars. The prevalence of CGI in the spy movie industry is flicking my fucking ballsack. The globe with all the agent pictures with me. I snuck my pic in there. That's so sick. I would love to think that I'd be doing that stuff if I worked in a field like that, but I don't think I would be. But that's cool. I would love to have my picture in a movie just going by when they're doing like the facial scan of a picture that they got it at. It's Igor Yergenovich. Used to be a drug runner for the Chinese triad. Yeah. I think I could give off like Belarusian mafia henchman vibes. If you put me in like a black turtleneck and a leather jacket, absolutely, man. Absolutely. You want to be a side mission? Could be worse. Could be a red dot in your mailbox. I know it sounded like a threat. I was just referencing Chaos Zero Nightmare. How many people do you think remember Dan Trachtenberg as a NLSS fan? Okay, first off, Predator Badlands out now in theaters, I'm assuming. Go see it. Secondly, Dan Trachtenberg, not an NLSS fan of just Northern Lion, and specifically the Northern Lion Dark Souls 1 Prepare to Die edition Let's Play, okay? And that was like 14 years ago or something. He might not be fucking with me anymore, but back in the day, he did say, hey, loving this Let's Play, okay? And that was before 10 Cloverfield Lane. Still playing today at age 39. Calais Campbell's been a Pro Bowler with 3 teams. How would I know? Also, 39 isn't even that old. This center fielder won Gold Gloves in 01 and 03 with Seattle, and then with San Diego in 06. Kind of crazy that like I should know this, but I don't. But is it? I don't think they ever traded Ichiro, man. Also, they don't have Ichiro in the game. Barstool's beefing with Ichiro. They must think he just won the mayoral race in New York City based on Dave Portnoy's comments about leaving the state. Anyway, you guys see that? Did you guys see that? Slapping my knee. I don't want to get a fishy on me. Yes, I did see that. Thank you, Defector, for keeping me up to date on this stuff. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no clue. I'm going to say Julio Rodriguez, who is still on the team. That would be remarkable. Jaylen Brown, Ivan Robb, and Jabari Bird led this Pacific 12 school to a 4 seed in the 2016 tournament, but they got upset by Hawaii. Cal Berkeley. Oh, what? Holy fuck! He got the college basketball question right on pure skill. Nestled in the Ozarks, Big Cedar Lodge is the home of the Internet Invitational Golf event and is located in this U.S. state. I feel like I don't even know where the Ozarks are. I think they're in Missouri. Okay. This is Jeremy Strong, I think. But it's kind of tough. And the way I recognize you. Are you Ava Green? No. I know you. You're the one of the people I always get confused with, Lily Collins. You're not Lily Collins, you're Lily. I don't think you're Lily James. In fact, I'm starting to think your name is not Lily. Maybe your name is Lizzie? I don't think you're Lizzie Kaplan. You're not Lizzie Kaplan. Oh, shit. I know you. She was in a movie with Dave Franco. Lily. Maybe you are. No, you're not Lily Collins. You're not Lily. I don't think you're Lily James either, man. Who is it? Emma Roberts. Fuck. It is Emma Roberts. I get Lily Collins, the other Lily that I just picked, and Emma Roberts confused all the time. In a brown box, this brand of Post cereal features the words sweetened naturally and artificially chocolate-flavored rice cereal with real cocoa. Cocoa Puffs? All right. Cocoa Pebbles. My bad, y'all. I haven't studied up on my cereal lately. I haven't studied up on my cereal. She's in The Good Place, and she does a podcast. Her name is Kristen Bell. Kristen Bell. Convicted criminals attempt to escape murder on a TV show in this Schwarzenegger film, The Running Man. While releasing songs like I Go Back and Summertime, this artist won Entertainer of the Year at the American Country Music Awards 5 years in a row, from 04 to 08. Kid Rock? Sweet Home Alabama. I'm thinking of All Summer Long. Like Tim McGraw? Entertainer of the Year at the American Country... George Strait? Toby Keith? George Strait? 50% got that. Kenny Chesney. I could have gotten that. Sentient pair of blue jeans. It's a sticky situation, girl, you got me in. Ravens. Mike Cameron. That's Freddie Prinze Jr. I was double wrong. That doesn't happen too often, man. Freddie Prinze Jr. Cocoa Pebbles. Moving on. Play some dolls, moving on. Diddle-diddle-diddle-doo. Country music Eurythmics. Bam, bam, now. Sweet Dreams is made of trucks. It's a little easy. Is your title code for something, or is it just gibberish? You can really tell the box score readers versus the ball knowers. Ashton Jonty muscle memory kicked in when he anti-aired that ball. Ashton Jonty got a pass from Geno Smith right in his chest. Brother said he saw it coming from above and just went down heavy. He uppercutted it with a Shoryuken straight out of the air, shot it 30 feet into the air so the Broncos could intercept it. You wouldn't get it, man. Salsa verde, relish, chimichurri, pesto, green condiments. I love when you're like, there's no way that this could possibly be exactly the category, and it is. Animal print, polka dot, houndstooth, and herringbone. These are fabric patterns. Textile patterns. A washer, an inner tube, this is the easy. They're making up for the one that I got wrong. These are like circles, things with holes in the middle. Really, they're purple shit. They really hit you with circles. That's fucking funny. That actually might be the easiest connections that I've ever seen in my life, and that's fine. That's fine. You need it now and then. More monthly searches. YouTube. Hey, YouTube. It's time for a little disorganized fun. I'm going to say Doctor still gets more, even though Vanoss Gaming is very big. Most people are probably subscribed to them by now. We're going to say Crocs. It is crazy to think. By the way, I don't take a strong opinion on the Crocs schism. It's crazy that Crocs were like so unfathomably popular in like 2008. And then for like 10 years, people were like, can you remember when people used to wear Crocs? And then they came back 10 times more popular than they were in 2008, man. They came back so, like, they didn't just, usually like a fad shows up, hits critical mass, goes away, and then when it comes back, the echo is a fragment of the original. The Crocs came back like, is there any disease where if you get it, the next time you get it is even worse? Like you have inverted immunity? Like I get maybe COVID. It's like every time you get it, you're more likely to get it worse or whatever. Shingles, yeah, shingles. Crocs are like shingles, man. I will say though, I think I'm anti-Crocs, and the reason I'm anti-Crocs is they're not good for toe walkers. I really need a shoe that laces up like all the way to the ankle. Same reason I'm not a sandals guy. I wish sandals were comfortable for me, but they're not because they just don't work for the toe walking, to be honest with you. Maybe some of those stiletto Crocs could work. I still think it's Crocs by a mile. I think it's going to be the NHL. It's not that popular, but people are probably like, what does that stand for? I'm going to say NHL. I'm going to say Ferd. That's a funny image. This image would go fucking viral in email forwards in Alabama in like 1999. I'm going to say Ford. I always forget, bro. It's not just the movie. People are obsessed with the Titanic. This one's crazy to me. This one is crazy to me. Because Ice Cube, I mean, he's famous. And he's famous for his music. But more famous, I guess, just to this. I mean, I was going to say for his acting, but kind of just for like being a guy. Just for being, he's almost famous for being famous. Lil Nas X had one enormous song and a few big songs, but it's kind of mostly disappeared from the zeitgeist recently. I still, like, what's the most popular Ice Cube song on streaming has to be It Was a Good Day. I still feel like Lil Nas X is just getting over it. I feel like he's getting over it. That was a really tough call for me personally, though. It's going to be Lil Nas X over Eddie Murphy. Going to be Kid Cudi over Eddie Murphy. I love when they throw the Eddie Murphy in. I think it's going to be Shawn Mendes. It's going to be Shawn Mendes over Bon Jovi. Bow Jovi. I still feel like it's going to be Timberlake over Bon Jovi. I mean, he was on the damn Trolls soundtrack. It's going to be Timberlake over Hans Zimmer. Apollo, are you watching? Enjoying the dulls? Grab your mouse. You'll love this next part. Because I have no idea who Ty Dollar Sign is, but I've heard of him before. Is he getting more streams than Hans Zimmer? I have to say yes. Okay, he's really popular, man. He's insanely popular. We gotta let the 80s. This is like the saddest picture, man. It's so sad. Rock on, Chiblee! Rock on! It's not that they're old. It's this endless commitment to staying in like 1986, like to pretending it's 1986 forever. That's what's sad to me. Is like I heard. If I can be honest with you, they played in Vancouver maybe 2 years ago, and I heard it was an awesome show. And I don't give a fuck about Motley Crue, but I thought that was kind of cool that they put on a great show, even if it's a show that I would never want to see. And I feel like the cops could have had a fucking field day handing out DUIs after. That was like drive to the Motley Crue concert, get a DUI for free on the way out of the parking garage at the end. But we're gonna go Ty Dollar Sign on this one, obviously. I don't know who Alan Walker is, and I should. Fair enough. It's the Batman over Amma. Interstellar over Amma. Have you ever read the lyrics to No Vaseline? Yeah, man. I mean, it's a rap song. It's not like the lyrics are obscured under the music. This isn't Heaven or Las Vegas, nephew. Like, he's saying that shit with his whole chest. Yeah, he's saying some stuff that he obviously, listen, Ice Cube was very heated in the moment, okay? He probably wishes he could take some of that stuff back. He does, I mean, he insults people's religions. He insults their sexual preferences. I think he threatens to kill all of them. And he threatens to kill all the members. One of the members, I'm not sure if it's a MC Ren or it might be Jerry Heller. I think he threatens to kill him in the way that Jason Statham as Chev Chelios kills a guy at the start of Crank 2 High Voltage just by shoving a shotgun in their ass and then shooting them. Which is fucking crazy to just put in a rap, but we're gonna go Interstellar on this one. We're gonna go Groundhog Day. All right, I'm appreciating the freebies so far. This is a tough one. I think I always think that the Revenant is going to be lower, but then it ends. But it's like a lot of people watch this and said it's ass. I think it's going to be high sevens. I'm staking my claim. Okay, okay. Well, listen. They're going to need more men. When they tell you it will be a 5-minute wait to be seated at your table. I'll go Apocalypse Now over Blacklight. I'm going to go Apocalypse Now over Justice League Throne of Atlantis. This is interesting. House of Gucci was not well liked. Is it so not well liked that it would be under a 6.6, which on IMDb is like an F-? I'm going to say yes. All right. I'm going to say the artist is probably above. Yeah. All right. That was so 60.2% of people got it perfect today. Why even bother, man? Why even bother doing this shit? This is a waste of everybody's fucking time. What the hell is this, man? Young barley grass. This looks like some shit from like a gacha game. Young barley grass, increase your vegetable intake, omega-3 matcha flavor, free shaker, economy size 88 sachets. It's like this shit, this is actually how the typography looks in Earth Defense Force, man. That's fucking funny. That's I don't know, by the way, I don't know when I became a laugh snorter, but I'm leaning into it. I kind of like it. Snorting is a selfless act when you laugh, because I think that it debases yourself to glorify the person who told the joke. I think it's a positive thing. 88 times 0.1, yeah, easy, man. 8.8. Guys, do you think it's possible? Listen, they're not going to let you price this at $8.88 at Costco, but they might let you price it at $8.99. Okay, well, actually, it's mighty expensive. Monka S? No, this is like, listen. It's crazy that I'm the one to tell you this. 8 is a lucky number in Chinese culture. So there's 88 sachets. They got as many 8s on the front of it as they possibly can. Everything that is like all real estate sold in Vancouver is either, if they can price it at 8,888,888, they do it. If they can't, take a look at 888,888. If they can't, okay, we'll settle for 3,888,888. They're always trying to make sure that there's as many 8s in it as possible. So I thought this might be a chance. So I mean, the next step would be maybe it's $88,888. $13.99. Holy fuck! $20.99. What? It's grass. Am I insane? $30.99. Oh, okay. Be reasonable. $26.99. This shouldn't be $28.99, of course. $28.99. We should have known, man. We should have fucking known. Young barley grass. Stick type. It's stick type, man. Okay, 1 second. Let's read this. Hey, Nell, I was watching you while on a call with a girl I like. Unforced error. No, I'm not even trying to be like demure, but like, why are you watching a video on because it's probably a VC. It's not like a phone call. I'm old. She went away for 5 minutes to get herself something to drink. In the meantime, I pulled up a video of you playing Food Guesser, which gave me an idea. I played Food Guesser and a bunch of other dolls with her for the next hour or so, and she told me that she wants to play these games with me each time we call. I've gotten her into the dolls, and since you got me into them first, I got to pay due respect. That's a dub. That's a dub. But you have to tell her you love her sooner rather than later. If you haven't told her that, I mean, you can still enjoy the dulls. Don't get me wrong, but like the earlier you can do that, the better. Well, that's not necessarily true. If you guys are like high school seniors, do it like the day before you both leave for different colleges. Because then, if she if she says, what?" you can be like, "Bye, see you never." And if she says, "Oh, me too," well, you guys can like you'll figure it out. You know, it's a semester away, and then one of you can transfer or whatever. But you have a very easy escape route, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, you should not be watching me do the dulls and then doing the dulls with your crush and then going like, "Oh, I bet it's Suriname today. Whoa, I'm so smart. Do you love me?" You can't be doing that. Although, maybe, I don't know, could work. Could trick someone into falling in love with you and spending the rest of your life together. I don't know. Let me know how it works out. Nah, you're chill. Maybe this is Greece. 920 kilometers from Greece? Yeah, I'm thinking Egypt. I'm thinking Serbia. I'm thinking Moldova? Romania? Maybe Bulgaria? Romania? It's unlocked. Romania? Fuck. Bulgaria? Shit. Hungary? No, Hungary's over here, man. Wait, that could be right, though. Close enough. Czechia? Mystery countries, Czechia. And this, hang on, close this for a second. Let's educate yourself. This is Slovakia right here. Yes, okay. That's where my goat Yaroslav Halak is from. Yes, sir. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. This is like Benin, man. Czechia known for beer and Jaromir Jagr. And Dominic Hasek. Come on, man. Does look like Alabama. You're not wrong. Are you Togo? Also, I don't know that much about Czechia. I'll be honest with you. But I will say they love to tell you that Budweiser was originally invented there. That's one of the first things. If you meet a guy from Czechia, one of the first things he'll say to you is, "Did you know that Budweiser was invented in Prague, in Praha?" It was originally called Budvar. Pilsner Urquell does go hard though. They should make a diet soda version of Pilsner Urquell. Ghana? If it isn't Ghana, I don't know what the other one is. Aren't there 4 that look like Alabama? What's the other one? The Ivory Coast. Cote d'Ivoire. You designed La Stadia Olympica? Pilsner Urquell be like, "Did I brew that?" God, we were drinking so much Pilsner Urquell the first week of university when we were all college level breaded from our summer jobs before we started drinking McClay's again. That joke would have fucking crushed in 08, man. Fuck. I'm time traveling in my head. I'm bringing back 2 6s of Pilsner Urquell. I thought you drank a lot. Why didn't you get a 2-4? They don't sell 2-4s of Pilsner Urquell, bro. That's a luxury imported beer. I come home with 2 6ers of Pilsner Urquell, kick open the door. Everyone runs in. Did I do that? Fuck, that would have been sick. That would have been awesome. And then we all could have had 2 beers and then gone back to the beer store for a 2-4 of McClay's. Oh, shit. You can't go back, man. You can go back to 2019, where there was a huge opening for Endgame. Endgame came out in April. This is the Spider-Man movie. This is Spider-Man Far From Home. What? Why don't you just tell me who's in this? Donald Glover. Spider-Verse. No, I don't think that's true. Why do I not know this? Adventure. Am I fucking freaking out? The King has returned. Am I fucking freaking out? Donald Glover, Seth Rogen, directed by Jon Favreau. Am I freaking the fuck out? Simba idolizes his father, King Mufasa. Motherfucker, I saw this. I saw this on July 19th. Donald Glover was adult Simba in that? Beyonce didn't even make the top 3? Beyonce ain't even on the poster? Donald Glover was never Spider-Man. He was in a Spider-Man. It would have been a little crazy if he got top billing in Spider-Man Homecoming, to be fair. He's in it for like 5 minutes maximum. But he was coming off of Atlanta, and This Is America. I thought maybe they would have given him top billing on that. I thought maybe they would have been like, Donald Glover's going to get everybody into the audience. Everyone's going to be buying tickets because of this. Walt Disney, oh man, Disney was having a moment, huh? With Tom Hanks. It's an animated Tom Hanks movie from 2019 that made a lot of money. Get ready to hit the road. Am I stupid? Oh, it's Toy Story 4. Yeah, I'm kind of stupid. Well, not beating the allegations. So far, I saw all 3 of these in the theaters and do not remember what they are when given metadata about them. Kaya Scodelario, a horror thriller action. If the storm doesn't get you, they will. Barry Pepper. Oh, Barry Pepper, you gotta stop naming nuts. And Morphid Clark. Asia. When a hurricane hits her hometown in Florida, Haley ignores evacuation. They should have made it about a comet instead. When a comet hits her hometown in Florida, Haley's comet, ignores evacuation orders to look for her father. After finding him badly wounded, both are trapped by the flood. With no time to escape the storm, they discover that rising water levels are the least of their problems. Crawl. The crocodile jaws. You know what I was thinking today? And I don't want to make you feel old, but I already felt it. It's kind of crazy to think that for kids these days, the original X-Men movie is as old to them as Jaws was to me when I saw the original X-Men movie. That doesn't seem right, man. But Jaws came out in 1975, X-Men came out in 2000, it's now 2025. Isn't it crazy to think that if you showed a kid the original X-Men movie today, they would be like, this is old? They would be like, why are you showing me this shit with Richard Dreyfuss in it, man? Why are you showing me a Richard Dreyfuss movie? And Jaws clears? Okay, original X-Men is good, but Jaws is amazing. They wouldn't say that. They'd be saying, hey, Unc, why are you showing me this Richard Dreyfuss movie? They would say that. They would say that. Hamish Patel in a comedy fantasy music romance called Yesterday. It's not a comedy, bro. Can you offended Paul McCartney? The fuck do you mean it's a comedy? I don't fucking exist. I don't fucking exist. That's funny to you? Sounds like a damn horror film. That's not what Paul McCartney sounds like, but it's a damn tragedy, Ringo. Fire and Hate, Paul, Fire and Hate. Was that movie any good? No, I think it's really bad. I think it's Danny Boyle. He goes 2 for 3. He comes out A lot of his movies are really good, but then you got to give him a just a total shit movie every now and then. Had an interesting premise. I don't even think it's an interesting premise. What if the Beatles didn't exist and then this guy was the Beatles? Like, I don't even think the premise is that interesting, man. I think you can make something out of it. I mean, Danny Boyle couldn't, but West Elm Caleb, you're welcome to try, I guess, if you think you could beat Danny Boyle on making a good movie. But even he couldn't get it done. What if Rush didn't exist? Yeah, me going me going to the fucking like open mic and going dan 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 and if everyone in the audience going fucking wait a sec, holy fuck. Imagine, man. Yeah, it ain't for you. But your uncle by marriage who's bald with a ponytail is gonna love it. I'm a Rush head. I can say it. It's peak uncles by marriage who are bald with ponytails music. Iron Man 3 to House of Dynamite. Okay, I don't know who's in House of Dynamite. It just came out. Don't forget about Swanky, though. Don't forget about Swanky. House of Dynamite. Okay. Jared Harris. Greta Lee, man. Greta Lee. Can't you just do past lives too? Why you doing all this garbage? No disrespect. This might actually be all right. Okay, so we're trying to get to Frances McDormand. That seems easy. I think it's Rebecca Ferguson, Dune Part 2, Timothy Chalamet, Lady Bird, Saoirse Ronan, Grand Budapest Hotel, and then Jason Schwartzman, who's in this, who is also in The French Dispatch with Frances McDormand, who's in Nomadland with Swanky. Can we pause for a moment? They're calling it the most Gen Z first half of a Swanky percentage ever. Rebecca Ferguson, Dune, Timothy, Lady Bird, Saoirse Ronan, Grand Budapest, Jason Schwartzman, French Dispatch, Frances McDormand. And then, I mean, I'm the type of beast that wants to get to like Guy Pearce out of this. Now, don't say I didn't get Swanky. Look at this shit. The Swankler, okay? Swanky? No, shit, I clicked it again. Give me Darkest Hour. Darkest Hour. Me when I'm calling McDonald's? Nah, you're crazy for that one. I'm always scrolling through British movies like I'm going to know who the fuck Richard Lumsden is, man. What's wrong with me? Just put the Guy Pearce in the bag. I'm thinking it's like a Lily James. I'm thinking it's like a Gary Oldman, Leon. Is he not in The Professional? I need the accent aigu. My mistake. My goat from Jacob's Ladder, my goat. And then from here it gets a lot tougher. I mean, you could go Pruitt Taylor Vince to Pa Kent. I'm thinking. Wait, I have something. Tim Robbins to High Fidelity gets you to Jack Black, and then you need Jack Black to Danny McBride, which seems so doable. It's very doable. Anchorman to Steve Carell to 40-Year-Old Virgin to Seth Rogen to This Is the End to Danny McBride to fucking, now here's where it gets tricky. Alien Covenant, where he's the pilot, to Michael Fassbender, to Prometheus, to Guy Pearce, to Iron Man 3. Fast, a lot of links, but fast. Tropic Thunder, sire? Oh, Danny McBride does light him up in that one. I forgot about that one. Slow bender. I mean, honestly, if you take out the swanky, I think it's taking you 10 minutes to do this, to be honest. I think it's taking you 10 minutes to get from House of Dynamite to Iron Man 3. This ain't Batman. You don't have infinite preparation time, okay? Idris Elba's in Ragnarok. We don't do Thor movies. It's like, have you been watching for like 5 seconds? We don't do Thor movies, bro. Jared Harris is in Sherlock Holmes. You're literally thinking of Moriarty, and he's a bad dude. I would not play him. Just for that, you're getting Puck Doku. Oh, it's a goalie, Puck Doku! Yes! Goalie Puck Doku. 10 plus goalie wins in their career. Yeah, I'm thinking that that's going to be Spencer Knight. 50 plus wins in their career. Give me a Jocelyn Thibault. And then for 100 plus wins in their goalie career, yeah, I'm thinking it's fucking Tony. No, I'm thinking it's Charlie Gardner from the 1930s, bro. Look at his fucking jersey, bro. He looks like he's playing for the Alcatraz Golden Eyes. That is crazy. That's insane. You know why he only played for 7 years? Bro died of like tuberculosis on the ice. Not like these baby poop soft players these days who are like, oh, I got a concussion. This dude was like 12 hours away from death, and he was like, I put the team on my back. How did you know that? I read a lot of hockey books when I was a kid. Florida, 10 plus wins in his career. Okay, I can do this. We go Trevor Kidd. Someone told me love would all save us. How could that be? The rare Amish goatee, man. That's crazy. World full of killing and blood spilling. And then we go, I mean, I hate to do it, man, but give me a Bobrovsky. That's not how you spell that? Sergey Bob? Bobrovsky. And then, of course, I'm going Van Beesbrook. I'm just that type of guy. And then the Habs, I mean, you have infinite fucking options for the Habs, man. Just trying to think. Probably go with like a Gump Worsley. But now I'm like, did he even play? He did play for Montreal. What a fucking haircut, man. They don't make Gumps like that anymore, man. You could set your watch to that haircut. Holy shit. 50 plus goalie wins in their career. Yeah, bitch. I'm thinking it's David Abisher. Handsome motherfucker. 10 plus wins in their goalie career. Played for Montreal. Yeah, about a little. It's Moog time! Andy Moog, bro. I love goalie. Goalie Puck Doku's the best for sure. The Moogler. Playing with a tonsillar infection for most of the season, Charlie Gardner was slumped over his crossbar during breaks in games, nearly blacking out. After leaving for a singing lesson on June 10th, 1934, Gardner, a baritone, collapsed. It's crazy that they put his fucking timbre in the obituary, man. That writer was having a great day. That writer was having a great day when they put a baritone in there in the last sentence. Holy shit, that's fucking funny. Oh man. Bro had a tonsillar infection for 11 months and said, "Hang on, I got to get to my singing lesson." They were just built different back then, man. It's crazy to think that that's only 100 years ago. Things have changed a lot. I know. The collapse is imminent or whatever, but things have changed a lot, man. Like if that shit happened now, you would be like, what the fuck? Only? I mean, the whole scheme of things, that ain't that long, man. There's people alive who were like alive when that shit went down. And they're not like here or there for that matter, but Let's see here. Clint Eastwood, director, actor, contains the Trouble with the Curve. Title begins with a vowel. I was going to say El Torino. Ignore the. How about Unforgiven? He's in that, right? 2-word title from Clint Eastwood. Don't say Dirty Harry or Gran Torino. Say something else. The Mule. This is the one where he's like 90, but he has sex with like a 48-year-old, and it started age gap discourse. If I remember. I mean, they're not real people that were getting mad about this. They were on social media. And if you close your eyes, they disappear. But still, that's a very funny, it's a funny statement. Let's put it that way. Bury the Mule, very mindful. Good one, Toasty. That's a good one. Meryl Streep, title begins with a vowel. 2-word title. Title begins with a vowel. It's not the best exotic marigold, I'll tell you that much. She's not in that. But she is in a series of unfortunate events, as we found out as we found out in Box Office Game like a week ago. I've seen this too. Title contains the Orchid Thief. Oh, sorry, I was thinking of the original. Okay, wait, hold it. Hang on. Can we say something? The Movie Grid developer is fucking cooking. That's like an Easter. That's fucking sick, dude. In the Barstool Daily Dozen, you type in the name of a person and their exact name is like the 5th thing down. That's fucking sick. Movie Grid developer, are you fucking here? This is take your flowers. This is incredible. I don't get it. Adaptation, well, it's actually sit yourself down, nephew, because this is tough, okay? Adaptation is the film adaptation of the piece known as The Orchid Thief. But adaptation is not really the adaptation of The Orchid Thief. It's more of like a fictional telling of the adapting of The Orchid Thief, which is hard to... It's really good. It is metafictional. That's a good way to describe it. It's metafictional. And by the way, you do not have... I know this movie's complicated. It's not complicated. It's beautiful. Meryl Streep, 2-word title. Title contains da. Let's just play the post here to force me to play something that isn't The Devil Wears Prada here. 2-word, Mamma Mia? Mamma Mia! Fuck. Director, actor. Are you Michael York? Chatters, is this Michael York? Oh, Stellan Skarsgård. Stellan Skarsgård. I could see that. Adaptation's not complicated? That's what I said, man. That's what I said. Martin Scorsese. Title contains the. Title begins with a vowel. After Hours. Freaky ass David Byrne. The suit wasn't bad enough. Now he put on a damn pocket watch. 2-word title from Martin Scorsese. Title contains the. I mean, there's. I was going to say Gangs of the York. So you got that. These are too easy, which is why I'm trying to pull something a little deeper. But I don't know if I'm the right guy to pull something a little deeper on these. So obviously you've got Raging Bull, you've got The Departed, you've got The Wolf of Wall Street. But you don't have Kundun. I liked it. And you can't fit Goodfellas. You can't fit Gangs of New York. The hell, you can't fit Silence. All right, well, okay, let's go Raging Bull. A lot of people won't watch it because it's about sports. Title contains the. I feel like weirdly enough, The Departed might be the lowest percent there. I feel like Wolf of Wall Street's going to be number one. But then at that point, we'd probably say The Irishman would be below Wolf of Wall Street, knowing the percentages. Oh, The Departed's number one. The Color of Money. Fuck, you're so right, The Color of Money. I'm not Robbie Robertson posting today. The Concert for New York City. Motherfucker. You motherfucker. God damn it. Get that shit out of here. Quiz show for 2 words. Oh, Quiz Show. He's an actor in Quiz Show. Of course, he plays the CEO of NBC. Oh. And I love Quiz Show. You're breathtaking. I love John Turturro. I love Ray Fiennes. I love Christopher McDonald.
Firmly. Adjective meaning secure.
Can you hear this? He's the CEO of Geritol. Whatever. These Geritol, not NBC. What's the fucking difference back then? We saw who was pulling the fucking strings.
Squeamish. A adjective meaning.
You don't hear anybody talking about Geritol anymore, man. Nobody's talking about Geritol. Oh, if Geritol works so well, why aren't we still taking it to this day?
Infuriating. A adjective meaning causing feel. Savvy. A adjective.
Easy.
Drizzle. A noun meaning a. Puniness. A adjective meaning
That's a sick word. Puniness.
ritziness. A adjective meaning
Really heavy on the adjective today, huh?
gibbous. A adjective meaning marked by convection. Flurry. A noun meaning solstice.
A lot of weather-ass words too, man. Holy cow.
Toreador. A noun meaning torero. Hemorrhage. A noun meaning a copious or heavy discharge of blood from the blood vessels. The term originates from Greek hemorrhagia, combining
this is one I always spell wrong.
Ragia for burst. Hemorrhage. A noun meaning a copious or heavy discharge of blood from the blood vessels.
I always spell hemorrhage wrong.
The term originates from Greek hemorrhagia, combining hemo for blood and ragia for burst. Hemorrhage.
Fuck. Hemorrhage. There's no H. There's really not a second H in it. I knew it was one M as soon as they said it's from Greek for blood, but there is a second one.
Conspicuous. A adjective meaning obvious to the eye. Agate. A noun meaning a fine-grained variegated chalcedony, having its colors arranged in stripes blended in.
Really? I thought it was a bird.
Discord. A noun meaning lack of agreement or harmony, as between persons.
Okay, I overthought the last one. I overthought Discord. It is crazy that is there a better named app than Discord? I mean, if you've ever been in MISC, man, you know what it's like. I'm howling at the moon. What the fuck is this, man? What is this? I think it's a soup. Boiling cow feet until tender. They're braised in a rich and flavorful sauce, enjoyed with a side of pounded yam. All right, I'm going to take the minestrone soup personally. Rocky Road chip. Okay, if I may, that looks good as fuck. It's like a caramel-coated marshmallow. Chocolate marshmallows and nuts. I don't think it can beat like a brown stew, but that looks good as fuck. I'm just putting respect on this before I move on. Okay, it got respect. It got respect. We're going to say boat noodles by a mile. We're going to say Vietnamese soup by a mile. I'm going to say this delicious looking treat by a mile. These are easy so far. It's going to be pisto. from Spain. I definitely think it's going to be nasi goreng pattaya. It should be gulab jamun. I mean, it's a given so far. Ramen salad is crazy. But if I may, no, that's ramen salad. That's iceberg lettuce with salad dressing on it. This is fish, though, and we all know that people that love to play daily food games hate to eat fish. Give me the ramen salad. Rice doesn't lose in this game. Rice, coconut milk. This is rice. It's rice versus buckwheat flour made into a thick porridge-like mixture. We're going to go with the rice. Okay, this was the easiest guess of all time. That's a meat pie, bro. That's from the United Kingdom. They were, and I know I keep saying this about food, which is ironic. They were cooking with this one, man. When they made this dish, they were cooking. Meat pie is one of the best British elements of British cuisine that I've ever had. The yum of my life. That's mondu. Well, no, it's not. Steamed dumpling, dried shrimp, sugar, dark soy. This is weird because this is a very Korean dumpling shape, but the jicama is crazy to me. I gotta go South Korea just for optics because if I'm wrong and it's not and it is South Korea, it looks worse. Southwest of South Korea got me thinking this could be from Hong Kong. Am I crazy to say that north of Hong Kong is China? Okay. Sure, I'd give it a try. I'd yum it anyway. This is Korean fried chicken. This is yangnam todak. Well, maybe not. This is orange chicken. This is P.F. Chang's, bro. This is from the United States. That's orange chicken. And I hate to do it, but I'm an honest man. I'm an honest man who does not love artifice. American Chinese food is really good. They were cooking. They were cooking when they made this dish. And you know what? For what? This is how you know this food is good? Because nobody can tell a lie. Only 6% of people were like, I'll tell a lie and say that I wouldn't. Ew, this is disgusting. This is fucking disgusting. Ew. That's really good, man. They probably even misclicked. Could be. Could be a misclick too. Librarian, you already know what I'm going to mention. The only reason I'm not going to mention it is because I've mentioned it so many times before, but now that I've mentioned it, it's metafictional. I have to mention it. The BuzzFeed video from, yep, there you go. The BuzzFeed video from 10 years ago where they fed second generation Chinese Americans P.F. Chang's and they all went, this is disgusting. This is nothing like the food back home. And then they fed their parents, the first generation Chinese American immigrants, the P.F. Chang's, and they went, holy shit, this is good. This is the best food I've had in my fucking life. It's such a good video. I fucking love this video. Holy shit. Bacon cheeseburger looks pretty good versus fish free for Martin Odegaard, the man of the match. Oh, fuck. That's fucking good, man. They gave him a fish. Like, we're going bacon. Oh, right. That's just the data harvesting. Oh, shit. Give me quizzical chicken strips on that one. Oh, it's like it's zoomed in. This is big meatball sandwich. I know that one. This one, I don't know. Give me big meatball sandwich. Waterworld versus I'm gonna go with that. Water in a box. Scrandle's always doing some funny stuff, man. I'm pretty sure this is currywurst versus bad looking burger. Well, not really. That's still pretty gross, but we're mogging. This is very interesting to me. It looks like a velociraptor breaching an egg. But sausage, that sausage actually looks like it could be part of like a breakfast burger or something. We go with that. Crab's nail. It's something that doesn't feel right having this on the screen. I know this one though. This is the one where it's like a Danish hot dog in like a hollowed out bun, and then the tip of it is sticking out. Holy shit! I've played too much Scrandle, man. I'm gonna go with pretty good looking French fries versus whatever that is. Chicken and mushroom puka pie. Say that again. It's a Mars bar, bro. Mars and a Bovril loses? Dubai chocolate? Pack of mint arrows. This meat is not going to clear. We go with that one. Empty bun. Jam cheese panini. Oh, shit. Cheese panini is really good. Oh, they're cooking with Scrandle, man. The imaginatively named Restaurant Brands International owns Popeyes, Burger King, and what coffee and donuts chain? It's Tim Hortons, bro. You think me if I'm American? Dunkin' Donuts. Are you stupid? It's Tim Hortons, bro. That's easy. It's one of like the 8 reasons I don't dine there. Mostly the food is bad. It's so bad it's almost as bad as the coffee. In a standard symphony orchestra, what's the only single reed instrument? The oboe? The clarinet? A standard symphony orchestra doesn't have an oboe? Oboe's double reed. Oh my fucking god. Outed. I'm guilty of not... I played the question instead of, or the answer instead of the question. I was like, I have to go oboe because if it's not oboe and I get it wrong and then it's oboe, my wife's going to be like, you don't know ball. How could you do that? So then I guessed oboe, and now the optics are he doesn't know the oboe is a double-reeded instrument. Fuck. First military action of World War I was Germany's seizure of Trois Station in which country? Belgium? Luxembourg? Not bad, y'all. I thought it would be Belgium, but... Broken Lizard raised $2 million in a single day to produce a sequel to what rhyming movie? Super Troopers. In 2016, while out in public, what 96-year-old doctor saved some rando's life with his eponymous move? It's got to be the Heimlich. But holy fuck, that's fucking awesome. Can you imagine getting a Heimlich maneuver from Henry Heimlich? That's... And also, can you imagine how lucky you are to be choking? And then they're like, oh my God, this guy's choking. Guess what, motherfucker? You're in the same room as the motherfucker who invented the Heimlich maneuver. Holy shit, you couldn't invent a better emergency to have. But you're right, to be Henry Heimlich there, I bet that hit like a fucking, bet that hit like heroin, man. Is anyone here a doctor? Did anyone here invent a maneuver for dislodging material stuck in someone's windpipe? Well, if there's nobody else, God, that would be sick. 1 second. Sort these continents. This is where we find out if I really know ball. Because this one is not pop culture. This one could be embarrassing, man. Sort these continents by area, starting with the largest. Let's start with a given. Asia is the biggest. Europe is pretty small. Antarctica is probably much smaller than Europe, if I had to guess. And then Africa, the only tough one, I think. I'm going to put Africa higher and then say it's because of the Mercator projection that I think it could even be close. And then South America, Europe. Let's keep it as is. Europe smaller than Antarctica. Okay, still pretty good. We take those. No shot. North America's huge. Not as woke as I am. Sorry, you're not as woke as I am. There were people in chat saying Africa's bigger than Asia. Well, that's just, I mean, here's the thing. Stop assuming everybody's going to be smart. The average person that you meet is not going to be very intelligent, broadly speaking. Maybe specifically, yes, but broadly, no. Broadly, the average person doesn't really know that much, but Eurasia is one continent, IMO. Let me guess. You're from Europe. Not book smart, I was money smart. Makes me more intelligent. Remember that? My money doesn't jiggle jiggle. It folds. You believe that's Louis Theroux? Yes, I can. All right. 2 different songs? Yes, I know even more than 2 songs, to be honest with you. I probably referenced 6 or 7 songs already, if I had to say. Lots of Steely Dan talk right at the start. 6-7! Which has less exposure to active EPA Superfund sites? I don't know. As this comes up once a week, and I have no idea what this means. But I'm going to say New Jersey. They got, all right, whatever. I have no idea what that means. More citizens by naturalization. Jackson, Mississippi, or Nashville, Tennessee? Nashville, I have no idea. More pollution. Let's go India. Higher percentage of people with individual income under 50K. South side of Ottawa. Well, it's not really south side of Ottawa, but I think we got to go Winnipeg. A lot of government jobs in Ottawa because that's where the government is. Higher percentage of households with a vehicle? Yeah, I'm probably going to say Georgia. That seems easy enough. Regarding your title yesterday, have you looked into the profit margin for soaps? No. I have to assume the profit margin for soaps is really high. Because they sell for soap prices, but I feel like their input cost is extremely low. Never really thought about it. I do like buying a soap from the farmer's market sometimes, though. My advice, if you're trying to do it for money, if you're going to the farmer's market as a seller to try to make a lot of money, that might be tough. But also, don't sell handmade jewelry. Sell handmade soap. Because the lineup for the handmade soaps with a little bit of, with an interesting smell or something, is much more than the lineup for like handmade turquoise gem jewelry. I think you can make a decent living selling, soaps and candles. Here's the thing, I need more soaps than I need like necklaces. I have a bracelet and a watch. Adding another piece of jewelry is very risky for me because it turns me into a jewelry guy. And it might be the wave, but I don't really know if I want. It seems like once you go to 3, it's a hop, skip, and a jump to go to be the guy who has like 8 necklaces on or something like that. Could be the move though. Chain could be nice. Can't disagree with that. Get this man a Cuban link. 2002 software. Mac OS web browsers. It's Mozilla, but it's Firefox. It's Firefox? That's not a red panda. I know it says red pandas in popular culture. Mozilla is a red panda, right? Firefox, that's not a red panda. That's a fox, bro. You're trolling me? I almost said Safari just because it was Mac OS web browsers, but anyway. 19th century English male writers. Burials at Westminster Abbey. Culture on the Isle of Wight. Translators from Old English. To me, this sounds like Keats. That's Lord Tennyson. Listen. If you're going to be looking like that, you better be Rasputin. That's all I'm going to say. I'm a savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Lord Tennyson. Yeah. Megan the Savage with Stallion. 2020 English language films. 2025 musical films. It's K-pop Demon Hunters. That should be, I'm going to say this is going to be 89% today. Biological pest control. Working cats. What is a bodega cat? 1997 establishments in the U.S. Defunct American websites, fictional cubes, pareidolia, pseudo-mathematics. This should be right on my alley. This is when I was on the internet. All I can think of is John Titor. John Titor, the time traveler. Wondering what he's up to these days. I don't know what it could be. The time cube. I don't think I know the time cube, man. I don't think I know it, weirdly enough. You don't know time cube? I don't think so. You look at it, it rules. I gotta wait for the video essay. American comedy duos, fictional characters from New York City, LGBTQ-related controversies. Bro, that's Bert and Ernie. 100% that's Bert and Ernie. And listen, they're gay. I've seen a lot of Sesame Street, they're gay. They sit in armchairs together reading the newspaper. They live in the same house and have never spoken of having a social life outside of the other. They're gay, and that's fine. They're a couple. They're not roommates, bro. Roommates, middle-aged men who are roommates don't sleep in the same bedroom. I get they got separate beds, but those beds are in the same fucking room. They would at least, one of them would sleep on the couch and one of them would sleep in the bed or something like that. I've done it before. The show started airing in 1975. They've been sleeping in the same bedroom for 50 years, bro. And it's not problematic. If anything, it's problematic for them not to have come out as gay by now. They could be breaking new ground, man. They're not woke for not saying they're gay. I'm just observing it. Which one's top? Which one's the bottom? Bert strikes me as a bratty bottom. I know it's not a common archetype, but Bert strikes me as a bratty bottom. Bratty? Yeah, because he's like annoying. He's very annoying. He's sassy. He's got a pithy little comment for everything, man. The gay council approves your banter. Thank you. I appreciate that. Coronation stones, repatriated objects. Scottish stone. It's the stone of Scone. An oblong block. The stone of Scone is an oblong block of red sandstone that was used in the coronation of Scottish monarchs. All scones are stones? You ain't wrong for that. Okay, wait, 1943 births, Canadian male actors. He's an advertising director. He's of Lithuanian Jewish descent. That sounds like Eugene Levy, bro. No, it sounds like David Cronenberg. I was like, 82-year-old Canadian actor, it's got to be Eugene Levy. Then I saw postmodernist filmmakers, and I went, American Pie Band Camp? I don't know if I would describe it as postmodern necessarily, but 2019 video games from Annapurna. This is The Outer Wilds. Knowers know. Cold War policies, English phrases, military doctrines, mutually assured destruction. We scored 7. We've been on a heater, man. We've been on a heater lately. Let me see. K-pop Demon Hunters 86. Lord Tennyson was tough today. Cronenberg should not be that tough, honestly. You're really telling me 1 in 7 people got Cronenberg? Get a life. More people got the Stone of Scone. Embarrassing. How could a non-Canadian get this? I don't know, maybe by watching a movie. I'm sorry, British people. I'm sorry to say this, British people. Maybe stop watching so many episodes of panel shows on television and watch one movie. Watch one movie that doesn't have Paddy Considine in it, okay? Fuck, he got me. How about you watch one movie that doesn't have Rosamund Pike in it for once? I would rather die than perish. I'm going to watch Flight 2012 after the stream. Flight, good movie. Denzel kind of the GOAT for that one. I was drunk. I'm drunk right now. He's kind of the GOAT for that one. Flight sucked. I mean, the movie is not that good, but it's like a 7, but his performance is like a 10. Nobody is glazing my Denzel impression at all. Fuck. No, I honestly thought I hit the line so good, and people were going to go, damn, that was a surprisingly good Denzel. And then nobody said anything. Nobody said anything at all, man. Nobody said anything. Wasn't even close. I thought it was pretty good. You said 2 words? I don't remember the full monologue. I saw it like 13 years ago. It was a long time ago, man. Fuck. It was so good, too. That's an interesting one, man. I think that's like a 73. There's so much Steely Dan going off in my head right now, man. Holy shit. That's back-to-back 1s in angle, man. Oh shit. That's fucking crazy, man. Oh. Maybe I'll never get an angle wrong ever again. We're back-to-back like the cover of Lethal Weapon. Yeah. All we need to do is now go back-to-back with a little Joe Pesci in between us. Then it'll be like the cover of Lethal Weapon 2. That might actually be Lethal Weapon 3. I can't remember. But it's got Mel and Danny are back-to-back, but then Joe Pesci's in the middle, kind of like, did you miss me? Let me go. Great impression. Wow, great impression. Great impression, NL. Great Joe Pesci impression. That was close. I'd love to be here. Do you think I could do that just by like... Nah, it's gonna be a 2-stroker. Like a lawnmower engine. Oh, that's fucking cruel. That is a cruel little section right there. Oh, I wasn't straight up and down. Ah! Get me the fuck out of here! Oh, shit. Oh, man. That's not even close. That's way too much. Golf kind of doomed today. You know, it's free. If you can afford it, you can play it for yourself. You don't have to theory craft like, wow, you're doing really badly. Bad is relative, bro. Log on. I'm trying to raise my stats proportionally speaking. Okay, we go again. It's all, I'm not, I can't be losing. I can't be losing because I got Gaucho stuck in my head. Go ahead, drop me back in. That's way too much. At least it was a straight shot, though. Nice try. Weird, I got 14 today. Yeah, 14 out of 100 on your pussy eating exam, which is a bad score, just for the record. Hold. Oh. Fuck you, man. You ain't a munch. This is a crazy course, man. This is a crazy course. I literally am. Okay, virtue signaler. Whatever you say. Yes! Hell of a shot. Love all the name calling. It's actually funny to be a little bit mean to people. Huge. No. Oh, no. Emphasis on a little bit. It's not a lot mean to say you got 14 out of 1,000 on your pussy eating exam. The reason it's not a lot mean is because the pussy eating exam, as far as I know, is not something that actually exists. So if you actually get offended by it, I mean, you're not going to make it. So like, you're not going to make it to the pussy eating finals because you're probably going to go through a little bit of strife on the way. Top 90%. That's really good. Top 90. It's called bowling? Is it called bowling? Water-deprived pharaoh dies after mixing up directions to Eden. So you're taking H and two... Oh my God, is it like Aphrodisi? I'm going to get this. Water-deprived means you take out an H and two O's from pharaoh. Dies after mixing up directions to Eden. That's fucking crazy. No, you take out one fucking O and two H's, bro. P-A-R-A, die paradise! Holy shit. Bro thought it was HO2. Who is that gaucho amigo? How'd you get that? This is not the first time that they've done something cheeky like this. I really appreciate them saying water deprived when they really could have said like, I mean, dehydrated would have been like a little harder to glean, even though it's synonymous. They could have said thirsty. Yeah, they could. I really appreciate what they did here. They actually, they made it easier than they could have, which I respect. Dies. Oh, you mix up directions. I see. So in dies, you move the E and the S because it's east and south, and it becomes D-I-S-E instead of D-I-E-S. That's good, man. That's good. When I get it, it's good. When I don't get it, it's bad. It's that simple. Whoever had the idea to mash up slasher movies with roided out action movies deserves a Nobel Prize. John Wick. The American colonial militarized killing machine looks into a mirror and screams, "What the hell are you?" What the fuck was this? Overlord? Is this Overlord? No, okay. This is exactly how it felt playing Manhunt with the neighborhood kids growing up. If it, oh, it's Predator! Yeah, it's fucking Predator! Oh. Dylan. You like that impression? This is not so bad. I'm drunk. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. There's something there. That one was actually pretty good. I'm drunk right now. That one was not so good. I think I got to keep it to 2 words. It was okay. I got to work on that off cam. Sounds a bit like your Pacino. I was drunk. It does sound a little bit like, it's like Pacino with no cigarettes. I was drunk. I'm drunk right now. You come into my house, you fuck my wife, you watch my television. Hey, good impression. Hoo-ah! Hoo-ah! It's not Al anymore, it's drunk. It's crazy that a drunkachino doesn't exist. You feel like a drunkachino would be the sort of thing that would have at like the Heart Attack Grill. It's like a triple espresso with schnapps in it or something like that.